Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming today. Before I speak any further, let me introduce myself. My name is Jeremy Michael Halim. I'm the head of public relations at Stand By You Foundation. For you maybe don't know about Stand By You Foundation. It is the foundation who works at many places to give socialization regarding to how to prevent COVID-19. Today's theme is People's Health Movement in the COVID-19 pandemic. This socialization is very relevant for all of you and me because in this current pandemic, we know how it affects our life. It is also very important for us to know how to prevent this disease with right ways. I have divided my presentation into three several parts. First, I will explain about COVID-19, and then I will move on to talk about COVID-19 identification test as the second part. And then I will move on to talk about how to avoid COVID-19 as the third part. As you may know, there are a lot of people out there who still don't care about this disease and themselves. Our goal here is we can know how to avoid COVID-19 so we can protect people we love and ourselves. And also, we can be the connector for them who still underestimate this disease. I want to ask all of you, did you know that Indonesia take the 19th position of country with the most COVID-19 cases in the world, and also take the 4th position of country with the most COVID-19 cases in Asia? The answer for all of you who didn't know before is now you know this fact. I will show you the statistics about the increasing of the cases and the numbers of deaths because of COVID-19 in Indonesia. You will now have a look that this data is recorded from May 11 until December 9. You can see the line goes up and down for several times. But I can tell you that until this month, the total number of cases is more than 635,000 people, and the total number of deaths is more than 19,000 people. I'd like to start by give the explanation about COVID-19. What is COVID-19? It is the disease that caused by coronavirus or SARS-CoV-2. This virus attacks human respiratory system. What makes this virus different from SARS is the structure of DNA and fast infection. This virus lifestyle is to having a living creature as their host. Inside our body, they will replicate themselves to attack our body. This virus also targets anyone with all ages, no matter how young you are or how old you are. You still can be infected by this virus if you don't do the right ways. This virus first time discovered in Wuhan City, China in December 2019. Still at the same part, I will give you a discussion about this virus infection to people. The infecting media of this virus is by our droplet. Droplet is the liquid that someone pour out from nose or mouth when cough, sneeze, even talk. The droplet size is very small, only 5 until 10 micron. People usually infected when they touch the droplet and they accidentally touch their eyes, face, nose, or mouth. Droplet is known live longer when it is on the iron. When people infected by this virus, the symptoms that they get is similar to influenza, high fever, and in the hard case, pneumonia. In some cases, teenagers of young people don't feel the symptoms, but they infected by the virus. It is because they have good durability. Next, I will talk about COVID-19 identification tests. There are two types of tests. First is swab test. This test uses mucus that produced by our mucous membrane. Tool for this test usually is the cylinder that health workers put inside their nose or mouth for 15 seconds. It needs around 15 seconds so the mucus inside our body can stick to the tool. The mucus will be carried in the laboratory for the identification. Is the DNA and RNA same with the structure of coronavirus will be the way to identify infected or not. The price for this test more expensive than other tests, but the result is more valid. The second one is rapid test. This test is fast and easy to do. This test uses our blood sample inside our body. The blood sample from our fingertip will shed by antibody liquid. Just for 15 until 20 seconds, the tool will show us a line about the result. This test is cheaper than swab test. We have looked at COVID-19 identification tests. Now, I would like to discuss about how to avoid and prevent COVID-19. It is easy to do, and we must know that this ways is very important. There are two categories. The first category is equipments. There are several things that we can use to avoid this disease. Hand sanitizer is the liquid or gel that can kill bacteria and virus. The alcohol inside hand sanitizer is non-effective to keep our hands clean from bacteria and virus. Soap is the liquid that can kill virus too. But it is not as easy as hand sanitizer to carry because it needs water to wash our hands. Mask is the requirement if we go to some several places. It is used to protect our droplet to spray out in front of people or things. But fabric mask is not recommended to use because it is thin. Face shield has the same function, but it is made of plastic that waterproof. So our droplet will stay at our face shield. We can clean both face shield and mask after we use it. The second category is the habits. Do the physical exercise at home to build our durability. Eat healthy foods like vegetables and fruits. Also balance the protein and carbohydrate. Eat or drink vitamins in case to fulfill our needed vitamins to make our body keep fit. Don't go out if it is not necessary. Just stay at home. But if you go, keep the distance between you and people around you. Finally, I want to surround some main points. COVID-19 is dangerous because it's fast infection. There are tests to identify are we infected or not. And there are several ways to keep our body safe from COVID-19. Use the health equipments and good habits so we can prevent this disease. Especially for the people who don't have good durability. For example, elder people. Do the right ways so we can protect people we love and protect ourselves. In this current pandemic, we can't change it, but we have to live inside it with healthy ways. Stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.